Guys, thanks for checking out the world of barbecue. My name is Jeff with Hallboy Barbecue, and this is Bert Skippy McLain, Skippy, from PB&Js BBQ.
Absolutely.
Skippy.
Good to see you.
Hey, how's things going? 2019.
It's 2019. Yeah, we're here at the Great Lakes Barbecue Association's
We certainly are.
awards banquet and annual meeting.
Yep.
Yeah. You got nominated to a whole bunch of things.
I did, yes. Yeah, I'll be taking on a few technology things, but that's cool. We enjoy doing it anyways.
Get the YouTube channel up.
We got the YouTube channel. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, 2019
So,
is going to be fun.
It should be.
Yeah.
Are you signed up for anything yet, or?
I'm not signed up for anything as of yet.
Okay.
Basically, I wait until Auburn Hills comes out, because
Okay.
that one fills up real fast.
Yeah.
As soon as it does, I get my entry in, and then I kind of just see.
So no CCS Fest, or?
I've never been down there. Always
No?
wanted to go. Never been down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I do hear it's a good time.
I hear it's a good time too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a series of contests too, isn't it? Like, or is it just one big festival?
It's just because it's the first one of the year for most people.
Okay. Yeah. So
it's
everybody's.
a big old party. I've been going back and forth with what I want to do this year. I love cans. I cook on gateway drums right now, but you don't need to cook on gateway drums. You can make your own. This guy cooks really low and slow. He's the lowest and slowest hot and fast cooker I've ever met.
What he means by that is I cook on cans at 250. I mean, I know, but I'm creeping up to 3. I'm creeping
And
up
I
to 3.
cook at like 325, 350. So,
Yeah.
no, I think I'll probably stick it out another year.
Okay.
Yeah, they're portable.
I know. They are the best. That's what I love about them. As far as rib burns and
Yep.
little
They're
contests
portable.
go.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, I mean, actually, I was going to ask you about the cans just because I knew you were kind of going back and forth a little bit on if you were going to cook or not. But I noticed last year that you switched from a full-size barbecue trailer to a camper this year. So that's a little different. How are things going with that?
So for 2 years, I had a porch trailer, had a full kitchen inside. My daughter turned 18 this past year, and my wife wants to come out with me, and she doesn't want to sleep in the kitchen.
Well, there's always that, huh? Thumbs up from the other wife over here, yeah.
So for the first 3 quarters of 2018 now, I cooked out of just 2 easy ups, and I bought a couple toolboxes that was easy to keep things organized, and the trailer.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We found one on Facebook, and it's suits us fine. She gets her own bed, I get my own bed.
That's awesome. Yeah, to be able to sprawl out and get some good sleep.
She gets the king size bed, I get the queen size bed.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's got a nice little porch on the front, nice little 8x8 platform, so if I do decide to get something else, it'll be easy to load stuff up there.
Sure, yeah, there you go. Yeah, how about the toolboxes? Are they pretty expensive? Or are they...
No, I get them on clearance. I got them
Yeah?
on clearance in August. I guess that's when tool stuff goes on clearance. So I got a 48 or 52-inch long one for $200.
Oh wow, that's really cheap. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then I went to the grill section because everything's cheap in grill section around that time.
Very true.
And I found a 52-inch grill cover.
Oh, so you throw that right over top of that?
Perfect.
And away you go.
Yep.
I'll be darned. And then that's your work surface too, isn't it? Yeah.
I use that for work surface. Yeah.
So that kind of eliminates the pop-up tables at that point, right?
Yeah. I mean, we still bring them just to make sure. But
Sure.
I think this year we figured out the camper a little bit. I'm actually going to want to put a platform inside over the kitchen table.
Okay.
So I'll bring all my meat inside, do my boxes inside, and then my wife will walk them over to.
It's nice to be out of the weather and stuff like that when you're.
I do miss that. I'll be honest, I do miss that.
Yeah. The wind seems to be the biggest contender.
Wind's a pain in the rear end.
Yeah.
Wind is not your friend.
Yeah, especially I mean, whatever you got going on,
Wind
but
and
I mean,
rain.
garnish and all this other stuff. Well, yeah, wind and rain. Yeah.
Wind and rain.
Ugh. How about mud, huh?
Mud,
At least you're not.
I've been in mud. I've been in mud. Oh, mud.
Mud's a bad deal. Make sure to bring your boots.
Always pack boots.
Always
Boots
pack
and an
your boots.
umbrella. I had another team's wife go to Meyer one day to get me an umbrella.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was raining so bad.
I think I judged that one. Was it a few years back?
Oh yeah, it was absolutely a few years back.
Yeah.
Got 5th overall. It was great.
Yeah, I think that was the time that storm came through, and I showed up to judge KCBS contest in Birch Run, Michigan. I showed up to judge, and I think it was famous Dave's tent.
Yeah.
That was just completely.
Oh, done.
They had like two 10 by 20s or whatever it was, and it was just a mess.
It was just horrible. They're there to have fun anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right, yeah.
We're all there to have fun.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt about it. So, I mean, overall, what would you say your favorite contest was last year?
Auburn Hills. Absolutely.
Hills.
Auburn Hills is always my favorite contest because it was the one I always started at.
Oh, okay.
So I started in 2013, I think.
Okay.
And by watching Barbecue Pitmasters on TV, that's pretty much how everybody got started.
That's pretty much how everybody got started, sure.
I went to YouTube, found out as much. I have what I call my barbecue Bible, which is about yay thick, full of everything that I found.
Okay.
I recommend carry one, definitely.
I think I may have seen that once.
It's huge. It's got your sticker on it, I think.
Yes.
Yes. And I searched for my first contest, and I found that one. They had like 15 teams, and my goal was not to come in last place, and I got 6th in brisket with nothing but Montreal steak seasoning.
Okay.
And I got 14th.
Awesome.
Got 14th out of 18.
14 out of 18.
Cooking on 2 cans.
Okay.
I got 45 minutes of sleep the whole night.
So you were cans right off the rip.
Yep.
So and you were talking about KCBS, not a backyard contest?
It was KCBS. Yep.
Okay. All right.
I had never competed at all. That was my first one.
Wow. I'll be
Spent,
darned.
$400, $500 on stuff.
Yeah.
And
whatever else you bought, then.
I was hooked that day.
Yeah.
And I've gone up ever since. I mean, as far as what you spend, it's an expensive hobby, but I don't drink, I don't smoke, so.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's just
Keep it simple. Love it. Yeah.
Not spending $8 a pack on cigarettes every day.
No,
Crazy.
definitely not.
I mean, there's people out there that do it. That's for sure.
I'm an energy drink guy.
Yeah.
That's my horrible killer.
We all got to have a vice, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you did your first contest, let's go back to 2013. Did you meet somebody there that particularly helped you out the most, or somebody that you can?
Yeah.
Maybe a shout out to one of our Michigan guys.
So shout out to Mikey Z from Motley Q Crew.
Okay. Yeah.
He stayed up with me until probably 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And he's a low and slow guy, so he should have been sleeping.
He should have been sleeping.
He taught me how to do boxes.
That right late at night?
That late at night.
Mike, you're a good guy.
Oh,
you're
a
good guy.
Great dude.
That's why we get trailers. People have to.
Oh, he was under.
Hey,
He was under
joking.
Easy Ups too. He was under the carport. They had to put together with like steel things.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them guys be. Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever you got.
Him and his
right?
wife and Mary and Kareen and T-Rex told me the story of how they all met.
Okay.
They're good friends with Guy Fieri.
Oh really?
Yeah, they all met at a barbecue contest down in Texas, or a barbecue class down in Texas.
Wow.
Became best friends. Now they got people all over the country.
I'll be darned.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Mikey Z, cool. Appreciate it, bud.
That's awesome. Yeah, it seems to be there's always somebody or someone in particular that you try to keep in contact with. Your first contest, your second, third. I mean, shoot, there's people out there still that I come in contact with that help us out.
Oh,
so
who's that?
That'd be Skippy.
Just kidding.
Then Mr. Skip.
I think the more you do it, the more you want to give back. Like
sure.
I definitely recommend take classes if you're going to get into competitive barbecue, and take classes on something that you cook on. That's what helped me is I bought the cans and then I went to the can class, and it changed my game up dramatically.
Sure, sure, and that's a good piece of advice right there. In a good pice of advice is to make sure you take a class that is going to help you out with what you're doing. Like he said, he's a can guy, so he took a can class. Hot and fast guys take hot,
Yeah.
So just something to think about there also.
Fantastic. It's the best advice I could ever give somebody is take a class that cuts the learning curve down, and then take a class by somebody that you cook on the same stuff.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. I've been there 3 times.
Okay, 3 times already.
I went there with Paul Grant from Slippery Pete's. He invited me along to help him out.
Okay.
And then I was lucky enough to get the draw 2 times in a row.
Nice.
And I'm, I think, the second or third Michigan team to ever do that.
Is that right?
Back-to-back years.
So your first time was with Paul.
Yep.
Paul from Slippery Pete's. Shout out to Paul.
I was there. I helped him with whatever he needed. I actually even slept outside because he didn't have room inside the trailer.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I slept outside on the porch. It was great.
That's awesome.
Luckily, it wasn't cold.
No.
No, it was awesome.
What time of year is the Jack?
It's in late October.
Late October.
Or late October. Yeah.
But down there, it's not too bad.
Oh no, it was actually probably mid-50s at night.
Okay.
I just slept outside, and hoodie. I bought a pair of sweatpants. Yeah.
Nice.
It's an absolute great time.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. The people there, the contest itself, the way it's put on. Jack Daniels does a great job. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it.
Shout out to Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just a good whiskey. Also, awesome contest. Yeah.
The people there are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just an all-out. They'll do whatever they can to make you happy, which is good.
I think it was this year that was really muddy, and that when we were talking about mud.
Yeah. This year was last year when I went was muddy.
Yeah.
2017 was a horrible. We were inside a track, and the guy behind me, Chris Lilly from Big Bob Gibson Barbecue, was flooded out.
Wow.
He was standing on plywood just to be able to walk through and get up into his cooker and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's something you're gonna, it's hard to plan for something like that for it to be that bad. So
get a checklist. Next piece of advice: get a checklist.
Yeah. Actually, Malcolm Reed, who is huge in YouTube, but he has a website that if you're just starting out, he's got a checklist of everything. You can go through all that stuff.
What's that website? How to?
Oh, it's howtobarbecueright.com. BBQ. Howtobbqright.com.
He was one of the first web pages that I went to. I got a lot of my stuff from him.
I still refer people to that.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, if somebody's, text me or something like that at whatever say it's Thanksgiving or whatever it is, and they're doing something for the first time, I always toss them that YouTube link. And
my second year of competition, I was actually able to meet him, and he's an awesome dude.
Really?
His brother's like this tall, but
That's what I hear. What's his brother's name?
Waylon.
Waylon, that's right. Yeah.
But they are, like, when it comes to, like, Southern people, they're fantastic. I mean,
Mississippi, right?
I think he's on Mississippi, yeah.
I think he's Mississippi.
I met him in Illinois.
Wow, really?
Murfreesboro, Illinois. It's a KCBS contest and a MBN contest.
Okay.
And they were cooking both. So MBN is you got to cook either whole hog or ribs or pork. It's all pork stuff.
Okay, that's like big pig jig down there and stuff like that. Sure.
Yeah, very similar. Memphis and May. Same stuff. Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, his videos help me a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you think's better, or in your opinion, what have you had better experience with, the Jack or the Royal, which you've also been to, correct?
So first year I went to the Jack, I went to the Royal right afterwards, and I went to Tennessee and back. Left again on Wednesday and went to Kansas City and back. It was the first year at the racetrack.
Man.
It was a very expensive week. A lot of miles driven, but I couldn't. As far as barbecue goes, it was almost my holy grail.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely not the first time we've heard that, But which, I mean, you can't argue that, right? I mean, the Royal's the Royal. That's why it's called that and everything.
And I luckily the guy you had last week, Tom Summers, Bad Habit. I think that's when we became really, really good friends. He actually flew out to help me at the Royal.
That's right. That's right.
Yep, and
flew out Saturday morning or something like that, correct?
I think he came in. Yeah, it was Friday night. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But
again, you can't pass that up.
No, him and he came out Friday night because we did a potluck with the Michigan guys.
Okay.
There's a picture floating around Facebook of all us Michigan guys out there.
There is, yeah.
But it was a blast. It's huge. It's half of it's a party.
Well, it's Kansas City Motor Speedway, correct? Yeah.
It's a whole infield.
Wow.
Like we had to walk up the track, and the track is like this, like the banking, and just to do awards, and it was before they did it on pit row.
So here's something that most people probably don't know. Where is turn-in and something like that?
If you've ever seen NASCAR, it's in the pit garages.
Oh, really?
That's where all the judges are. Is in a big, in the big.
I guess that's probably the only structure.
Yeah.
Pavilion-like structure around there, huh?
So it's a double contest.
Okay.
So if you win a contest, you're lucky enough, and you can go to the Royal, and you get to be the Invitational.
Right.
Or get to do the Invitational. So it was me against 180 other teams.
Okay. Were you in the Invitational?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so they have an Invitational and an Open.
Yep. And the Open's anybody. I mean, anybody. You could do it. Anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And it was 600. I think the year I went was the most teams. I think it was 658 total teams.
Wow, 658 teams.
And it's just, I mean, it's anybody does it, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Is that the same entry fee? Is it KCBS?
It's KCBS judged. Yeah, it's KCBS. Basically, they don't charge it's not really for the Invitational. They don't charge an entry fee. Mm-hmm. They make you pay for your spot. However big of a spot you get, that's your entry fee.
That's an excellent way to do it. Sure.
It's fun.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely do.
Well, we'll have you back on, and as time goes on, I'm going to be doing this at contests too. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's good times.
I'm going to interview judges and whatever else. I'm going to try and get organizers,
nail them down.
whatever.
Nail those judges down.
I'll nail them down for you.
I want to know why my brisket sucked that day. I want you to give specific dates.
Yeah. So it says here, what judge are you? Okay, at this table you
did really bad. I want to know why.
What I think would be cool is to have like a crosstalk. If I could get a couple cooks and a couple judges, and we put the camera right here. We got on either side, and we're just shooting questions back and forth.
Absolutely.
Because they always have questions for us.
Absolutely.
The cooks, we always have questions for them, etc. So, and how cool would that be?
Oh, I think it would be fantastic. Let me take a drink. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Nah, no big deal at all. What else you want to talk about? You got anything you want to talk about?
I want to talk about your new cooker.
Okay.
Have you made the announcement yet?
Of what?
The new cooker.
That is coming?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. Shout out to Big D's. Big D's Custom Barbecue Smokers.
That man's done some work for me, too.
Out of Tecumseh.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy, for sure.
He hosted the chili cook-off. That was awesome.
He did host a chili cook-off that Sam won, yep. That's a different video. Check out that video.
It's a great trophy, too.
That's pretty awesome, for sure. Daryl.
Is that Hog Girl Barbecue now?
Could be Hog Girl Chili. I'm not giving it up. I told her, I said one time, you're gonna have to split off and make your own team, and then we can compete against each other.
Imagine Kenzie doing it. Kenzie Q.
I'm grooming her.
Kenzie Q would be great.
Kenzie's Q. Yeah, we got a little portion on our Facebook page that's hers. Yeah.
What do you think about Kids Q?
I love it.
I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Nobody in Michigan does it.
Well, Duran does it.
Oh, they do. You're right. Yeah.
But there's not enough publicity or whatever around it to get people to come out and do it. I think there was like 3 kids last year.
Yeah, that's true.
So if we can get some more kids out there to do it, I wanted Kenzie to do it, but she was a little young. She's never cooked before.
Would she do it?
Oh, I think she would. Yeah. We're kind of grooming her to do it.
She's not short on ego at all, is she?
No.
She takes after mom and dad on that.
Yeah. We're a pretty competitive family,
Yes,
that's for sure. Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
It's good stuff. We're competitive against each other too. Yeah.
See, my wife's gotten more into it this year. Like she stepped up and is now the organizer for the potlucks and the throwdown series and stuff like that.
By the way, congratulations to Tom Summers and Jim Miller for the new board. I mean, they just got elected not too long ago, moments ago.
Yes, moments ago.
We're actually at the GLBBQA meeting and banquet right now for the awards. So
I will tell you, I voted for him because I think it's time to definitely new blood on the board.
I voted for him as well. Yes. Nothing against the other ones.
Make GLBBQA great again.
That's That's it.
Absolutely. So the competitor series, when I was on the board for the short time I was on there, until I was voted off the island.
Sure.
Not
his height, just.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A short time. Yeah. Good height joke.
Threw it in there. You're welcome.
It's an ugly hat.
You're welcome, YouTube.
Anyway, so now you got me off. No,
I screwed him right up. Okay.
Just messed me now.
So
I get short jokes all the time. All right. So
what is the
series?
I'm sorry,
competitor series. It's for the backyard cook. It's for the ones that go out to local rib cook-offs. Shout out to Dark Horse Brewery. They have one of the largest ones in the state.
They do, non-sanctioned.
Westland does one. You know, any backyard competition, anyone that just has a bunch of people that show up and cook ribs and maybe some other meat. But we wanted to recognize them because they might not want to step up to KCBS and have that expense because it is an expensive hobby.
It is for sure. Maybe you got nerves, you're not quite ready yet, whatever the case may be.
You might be the best rib cook on your street, but you might have never cooked a brisket in your life.
Right.
You know, and why should you not be recognized? So I think I was I'm the chairperson of that group. You know, we had 8 people or 8 teams this past year. We had, I think, 13, 14. And I want to grow it. So anybody reach out to me. PB&Js BBQ @gmail.com. If you have any questions about it.
Awesome.
I want to grow it as much as I would even say that I would stop cooking KCBS comps just so I could focus on this because I think it's something that
bold.
I think everybody can benefit from.
Sure, I agree. Yeah, I come across a lot of guys that want to do it. They're a little intimidated, whatever the case may be. But backyard is a good place to start, of course.
Cheap entry.
Of course, yeah.
You know,
You're looking at
50
what?
bucks.
50 bucks, sure.
And
100, 150. You know, you might drift up there a little bit with the higher prize money category stuff, but I mean, still, again, so maybe you get 4 or 5 under your belt, and then you start to graduate for higher entry fees, or what, you know, whatever your.
You did it the last couple of years, didn't you?
What's that?
The competitor series?
I did, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we came in 5th place last year, which was really cool. We got an awesome medallion.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, we have awards we're getting ready to go into right now.
I think you might have got 4th or 5th place this year, too.
Okay, excellent.
With your leg issue.
With my leg issue, yeah. I broke my leg this summer.
Hashtag scooter Q.
Hashtag scooter Q, yeah, see. I get the short joke in, he gets the cripple joke in. Life's good.
Yep.
And there we go, we're even now, huh? We're back,
Yes,
even
we
keel.
Okay, we're good. We're
awesome. Awesome.
But I do want to thank you for doing this and putting stuff out there. And
oh man, my pleasure.
Yeah, I watched Tom's video and that was excellent.
Good.
So
I'm glad you liked it. That's exactly why I do. So
definitely subscribe. See that's probably right about here. It's a little subscribe button. Yeah, hit the subscribe button.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thanks for being on. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week.